studying in there was a young man. He became an evangelist. He became a great man of God in this country. He was from Russia. His name was Peter. In 1898, he left his home to come to Nova Scotia. I think that's in Canada. But he ended up here in Chicago anyway. But when he left his home, he was only 15 years old. His family was so poor that they scraped for a long time to get him a ticket out of there to come to this continent. So his mother, because she was aware that it's a long boat ride, it's back in the 1800s, boat rides is not plane rides, so she got him bread and garlic to last the whole trip. It would have been about 2 months trip on the boat. Okay, so he got on the boat, and he only had bread and garlic. Of course, there was free water. That's all he had. And so every day he would look through the windows of the dining room on the ship, and he would see the other travelers who were rich and who had money, and they were eating sumptuously. They were eating 3-course meals and 4-course meals, and all he had was bread, and his bread was already turning black, by the way. So then he would go to his deck and he would go and eat his bread and garlic, and he would envy all these people. He would envy them. He said, oh, I wish I could eat like them. And so one day the sailors that worked on that ship, they noticed him. And so they went and asked him, what's wrong? He said, he told them the situation. He was honest. He said, oh, we can fix that. He said, we can fix that. So they told him, this is what you do. If you can help us with the chores on the ship, cleaning up and all that, we'll make sure you get food from behind the kitchen door. He said, okay. The boy worked hard. I mean, he scrubbed those floors. He did everything. He would work from morning to evening to get himself some food. And they were good to their word. 3 times a day. In the morning, he would get a nice breakfast. In lunchtime, he would get a nice lunch. In the evening, he would get a nice dinner. Sounds good, right? Yes. But at the very end, the last week of his trip, he came to some new information that he should have had. He was told by somebody, one of the other pastors, by the way, how come you don't come to dinner? He said, well, I can't. You can come to me. He says, why? Well, that's for the rich. We say, listen, the price of your ticket had included 3 meals a day in the dining room. Are you seeing what is happening here? The boy already had the ticket. The boy already had a right to eat the food with all the other travelers. But here he is scraping and washing and working for it. He's being swindled by people. That's what the devil does to you. He makes you work hard, and he makes you do all kinds of things, and you even begin to feel like, oh, I'm making it now. Oh, I'm working hard now. Jesus already paid it all. Amen. Jesus, see, this is what Jesus is trying to. I want to.